this ain't what you want. 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 What you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. But this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some every you will solve over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. It's ready in the train, but we go hard over here. You say you ready over there, throw my card over here. I got a scooter, motherfucker, like some cars over here. And we do this every day, cause it's our job over here. We crawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got lashes standing, Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on them 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. With ATM and underdog, be hauling over here. Nigga, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you, my unity and loyalty. I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga done said. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby like a book already read that is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. You ladies see me, I made a flirt. But I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. 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 This ain't what you want.
Hey, what grew me to pen? What schooled me? Peter from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try to run the game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized, this is marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stuff up on the fucking flow, man. Pushed out, hurt, stroking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes, dropping fingers, twitching chest moves. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Drake, I said, shut tight, hood pants, no good. Checking is mandatory, get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here, do you hear a nigga speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed, boxing out of lab, penitentiary rules and fat. Jets cave in, hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Well. What do we have here? Salute to everybody that came in waiting on me. Say, man, it's very much appreciated. Y'all know the game is getting real, and y'all know the game is getting serious. God dang it, it's been serious. Since that ooh-wee, before the ooh-wee, since we got released from Obamacare. You know what I'm talking about? It's been serious. Where do I want to start? All that seat get real when you're sitting in it. Nah, for real though. Hey, I want y'all to check out. This is a homework assignment. And you know what? I'm going to go incognito because I got a lot of views because people don't like probably my face, my looks, my handsomeness, or whatever, right? They don't want to see me. They just want to hear the message. Hey, I'm obliged that stuff. How many people actually, this ain't nothing to ask real people, so I ain't going to ask the question in in the terms of what you think. Is it better to get the message from an avatar or actual human being? I just want to know how far this AI went. I just want to know how many people fell victim to just hearing anybody say whatever without any actions. All right. But I thought this channel was, I'm going to keep it real, right? So I got to show my face because I'm going to keep it real. My environment, how I'm moving, how I'm grooving, what I'm doing. Can't know too much. Some people ain't privileged to that. I told you in March, y'all think it's a game? Membership is a must. But let's talk about it. Y'all see the thumbnail. It gets real, and everybody knows that been in ACC, been in Penn State, been in any kind of trouble with the other side. I'm talking about the government, right? It gets real when you facing that judge all alone. Yeah, everybody want a pepper rally. It's a lot of people on YouTube got locked up. Where were their friends at? Okay. Just a side note, shoot me wishes is one thing, but standing beside me for real and going through that same struggle. And if you couldn't go through the struggle, why are you enticing me, making me crash out for things that you don't believe in? Keeping it real, right? Man, I can tell you one thing, two things for sure, man. No party inclined. I didn't look, Sam, I want to say something to you why I got you online. Why I got you online. 88.7 back in the gap. You see how it changed? And for those who don't know what 88.7 is, it's a radio station down here in Austin. It's supposed to be for the community. But it all got taken over about politics to keep the doors open. They can't keep it real. There's no way. They lost their goddamn grip with me when they put Ricky Smiley on the morning show. Man, we ain't feeling that, man. We ain't rocking like that down here in Austin. I tried to tell them. I've been up to the radio station, and I tried to file nothing but a complaint, right? Verbal. I like doing things face to face. They get a better understanding. But if they chose to go that way, that's why they lost my support. Now, shout out to people that I know up there. I used to work at 88.7. It's a radio station down here in Austin. But, I grew past that. The reason I say I got grew past that because I didn't have time. But, Sam, you already know 88.7 and changed close. I'm talking about around right now, I hear, and I'm going to get to the subject of what I'm talking about. I hear the same political agenda that got Biden in office. Same voices that's so confused, and I understand why their kids are confused. It's older people getting older than me. Same agenda, nothing, waiting on promises. Man, you keep on waiting on a wagon, man. Weight broke the wagon. You know what the saying is. We got to do for ourselves. And I got a homework assignment. Before I forget, they got a movie coming out in April. Have y'all heard of that movie? Any movie that's coming out in April that you should pay attention to. I already told you about that Obama movie. And then everybody, they late to the show, right? Everybody want to talk about it when we get through talking about it on this channel, man. I'm telling you, man, a lot of people be paying attention to my channel, and that's good, man. Just shoot me a shout out, all right? You didn't come up with them ideas by your goddamn self, but coincidence is a mother, right? It's a mother, right? I'm trying to do the right thing, 2024. But that definitely gonna bring awareness and all. Yeah. The agenda for, let me slow down. The agenda for 88.7 is a Democratic radio station. It ain't open conversation. And if 88.7, I know y'all be chiming in on me, man, because I'm a factor, right? A lot of people around the world trying to be a factor. But if you ain't doing nothing with your life, right, you're not going to be a factor. I don't know what kind of mega world this is. AI world, you thinking that fantasy is going to come true. Man, everything in Hollywood is just Hollywood. All these actors are straight up Hollywood. They ain't about that life, man. And that's why a lot of youngsters are listening to these rappers thinking that, hear me now, thinking that games and being loyal to certain people is the end thing. Man, have you got the memo? Realness is not on the street. And the people that I socialize with is called working is gangster. Wealth is gangsters. Standing strong for what you believe in is gangster. So say for instance Trump. Man, he got his ways. But it's out there. He did more for our community. Tell me who. Tell me which one. What president was giving the black colleges $1,000 for grants for a child and stuff like that? What president was telling China, we're going to put a tariff on you? Y'all got to understand, man, these guys be on YouTube, ain't talking about nothing. Who cares if you don't like me? F you. You know what I'm talking about? Because real life, you can't, man, yeah, I ain't going to sell it. Just catch up with me, though. But anyway, real talk, a lot of these youngsters are falling for the bamboozle. And no, nobody want to follow you, listening to you, if you don't live that life about being productive. No, you can sit in that goddamn room. You can sit every time we see you. You ain't doing nothing productive. You ain't got no family. No. Our group over here, IKIR TV, is a group that is living life, talking about life situations, talking about how to get out. I don't know. Can I get a wave of hands? How we talk over here, what we communicate about, how we got a network of real hard-working individuals or somebody who got something going on for themselves. Bruh, if you're doing this in front of the camera, you see that? I can't even do it. I can't even show it. Rolling your thumbs. You know, we used to do that when we sit in church. We was bored. You know what I'm saying? But if that entertainment over there to these other channels, whatever channel it is, they're not on our level. They'll never get on our level until they wake up. You can't wake up overnight. No, I'm sorry and all that. Man, some of these cats are born losers. I know it's harsh to say that, but I need y'all to understand where we coming from this channel. I don't mess with everybody. Y'all shouldn't, but I ain't choosing your friends. A lot of people gonna bump their heads the hard way. I hope it don't take your life like Trump. Let's say about this. He stood for something. He is who he is. His parents was what they was. But a lot of people don't understand. You can't judge a man how their parents was. You got to watch them. His actions speak louder than Obama 8 years of nothing but juke jiving and conniving and, man, trying to pass the wrong legislations and making everybody so happy. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, the world don't need to be like that. We got to stand firm because back in the day, we didn't have a border problem. We didn't have a school shooting problem. Because people didn't give a goddamn. You know what I heard, and I had to re-educate myself. You ever heard of that statement? This generation is going to be sorry. Because our generation come from a struggle. Anytime you spoil your child, you ruin their children because you give them everything. That's why these kids are going to see a bunch of clucks every goddamn day. Really don't understand game when it's ran on them. But you can't say that to people that come over here on the consistency, showing their character, having conversation. You follow me? Because it's all leading up to something. You spoil your child, you're going to ruin their children's life because they don't have nothing to go be hungry for. They spoiled. They don't want to work. They don't want nothing. They got this YouTube making people think that they can become a millionaire, right? Fake numbers, all that. Whatever it is to advertise to bring the awareness to your channel, right? They offer that. But if you're not talking about nothing, what are you promoting? How to be the biggest loser, still staying with your people. Like I said, man, there's nothing wrong with staying with your people, but it's a limit. And you have nothing to say to me if you haven't got up off the couch. You ain't got your own, if it's a rental house or whatever, a car, whatever. Why are you on YouTube talking about everything? But at the end of the day, I say, it's for those to choose the people that they mess with. If they can offer them something of intellectual and show what they actually doing in life, other than staying up late. I got work in the morning. I can't stay up late. You know what I'm talking about? It's some people that go to work early in the morning. OG Hollywood is straight up giving some good conversation early in the morning to inspire y'all, right? I shoot out people's channels that inspire me. I can't make all his lives because I start early, and I probably be in some kind of meeting or something like that. But I didn't get over here overnight. But what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. Get back on topic. We'll talk about life another day. Give you something to look forward to. Let's talk about the setting of what I said, the thumbnail, the caption. When you're sitting in that seat, crap just got real. Because you in that seat all by yourself. Some of you got co-defendants, but you don't know if you can trust them because 9 times out of 10, they don't want to do 5 years. People can't do the time while you're doing the crime, while you whining, talking about you gonna do this and do that. Hold up. Sorry about that. Give me a second. All right. Why are you talking about you gonna be about that life and you know you can't do no time? You whine somebody else to do the time for you. Trump, he might get off this situation, man. He won out by a landslide, regardless of what they do to a stepper, a reputable. Not talk about you a reputable, but who co-signs you. I think I'm a co-sign certain politicians. Some politicians ain't about the draws that they wear, right? And we know that. Them old grandmas, they ain't got no cutoff date, huh? They can keep messing up this country the way they do. Y'all don't think old folks are getting senile, especially trying to pass laws? What are we doing? So, I didn't even look down. So if y'all said something about the movie that's coming out in April, put the movie up in the chat. And I'm going to stop mentioning for a period of time people that comes over here. I'm going to salute y'all. But I don't need nobody understanding what we got going on. Who's coming? You know what I'm saying? Let them come and witness the channels and see how much feed I get, how much response, how that chat really going off. You know what I'm saying? With conversation, real grown folks conversation. Oh, like not you told him, none of that. Talk about life, right? So did y'all see that other movie? Do y'all know that movie? I'm gonna tell you. Go watch Civil War. It's a trailer out right now. First, I showed you the Obama and Michelle Obama movie, right? I brought that to y'all attention. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know. Now I'm going to tell you about the Civil War. Watch that trailer and ask if what Trump is doing in court is in any relevance of what's about to happen. You know, movie tells stories. It's amazing if you don't even get that part of the memo. It was amazing when people always relate back to Homer Simpsons, right? The Simpsons. How they was able to tell. It's people that know secrets, y'all. Things don't, it's not a coincidence. Everything is staged, right? It's people that know things before it happens. You remember what Biggie said, the Twin Tower? I think it was. You know what I'm saying? I think it was him. When Prince said something about all this, man, it's all in the music. They know more. The elite knows more than what they tell you. You know? I just need people to understand it's a different playing game when you out. Man, I'm going to tell you where Trump messed up at. Somewhat everybody messes up. I messed up. They tried to railroad me. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When you speak your mind and you write about it, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Y'all remember when Trump was in office and they was taking a picture and the reporter asked, he said, the quiet before the storm. Oh, man. Draining the swamp. He said stuff like that, man. That boy bold, ain't he? But he was calling the shots. Because it says in the Bible, you'll hear a trumpet. I don't know if they talking about Donald Trump or whatever. Who knows, right? Hypothetically, that seems like to fit the puzzle of what's going on in real life, right? He could be the last president. They understand what the Bible is. Not that you understand what the Bible is and you get your own conception of the matter, right? No, but really dig deep because every religion goes off the Bible. Play around if you want to, even the Catholics. You know what I'm talking about? They took a Sunday. No, we supposed to be worshiping on. They took the Saturday. Excuse me, y'all. Knowing that church is supposed to worship on the Saturday, the Sabbath, but they got everybody going to church on a Sunday. How you getting blessed? How we stand in this goddamn wicked world without blessings? And you looking at the politicians and they teaching you a lesson, but you still don't understand what the conversation is. You're not gonna get anything you stay asleep. You ain't gonna get anything that you keep following our ancestors that couldn't read. Okay? So what I'm saying, everybody that's out here promoting genocide, voting and all that, right? Voting and all that. It's all a game. You can go down and wait in the goddamn heat or whatever weather Hart gonna give us, right? Oh man, I need members only. Really, that conversation is for members only. Yeah, so that's a taste of what I'm gonna talk about when I get around like-minded people. I don't know who be watching my channel, probably them boys. But you gotta understand that them boys got families. Y'all better take heed too. Y'all keep playing life like you got time, right? This ice storm in this certain counties down here in Texas still going through it. And if you don't know how to drip your pipes would have been froze up this morning and the day before and the day before. It's things that you need to be educating yourself about every day. Every day. I don't have all the answers. And I probably have to go live when I get to the house. From the computer. So I can get my understanding of what I'm trying to relate to y'all. But go check out that Civil War movie that's coming out. The trailer's already out. And tell me what you think now. You know, lately I've been going to watch that first Purge, right? I've been going to watch out everything that before these shootings start happening in the goddamn schools, and they try to take the guns because, you know, certain countries have already bought up a piece of United States. I told y'all that when I first came on. No, let's keep it real, man. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all worried about who shot John? But ain't gonna make no difference in your life. You're tagging on the losers? Oh man, I don't want you around me. I don't have time to raise grown folks. I'm raising my children. And they're a challenge, I ain't gonna lie. They're a blessing. Hey man, you already know, a lesson. So I don't have time to figure out who you listening to. As long as you listening to me and I got your attention without the shenanigans, I'm talking truth because I live that life, right? I'm living my best life right now. And before my mind leaves, because as you get older, you become a Biden. Ain't got nothing without a cue card to talk to the public, but you got this old man in office and waiting to try to give him a second term, right? And who are these other people that jumped in the race? Where did they come from? If you were so much about your country, wasn't you a governor, a senator, something like that before you came to elections? You follow me? What did you do in your community? Did you try to police your community? Make grown folks follow the rules of what? Your laws? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. But that's more for the members. We're going to be in it. Yeah, we're going to get deep down and dirty. I hope a lot of people ain't got no soft shell, hard skin. You know, a guy like me don't like lotions. Why? Because when I slap them, I'm going to knock the hide off of them. You hear me? Oh, pretty boy. People talking about they tough. You can't be tough trying to be pretty. You know what I'm talking about? Put makeup on. Talking about look at me. No, I don't want to look at you. Use a cluck. That's the kindest words I got to say. But it's real, though. A lot of people don't understand. When you sit in that seat, that's a game changer. You know. Let's ask Slim Thug. Huh? Let's ask I got murder on my mind. Melly. Let's ask all those that think the street code is still solid when they wasn't raised right, man. You know why I say they wasn't raised right? And I'm gonna help you out. A whole generation of soldiers. Now for real though. got caught in the bamboozle. They put everything in our community because they see what the 70s was bringing, the 60s was bringing. They didn't need another generation like that. They got backbone, so they put certain things in our community because what are you going to do for people who don't have it? You gave them an opportunity to make money. Now you criminalize it. But when you see it's not going to stop, what do? Legalize it? Come on, man, wake up, y'all. I need everybody to wake up and understand what I'm saying. Chris, you on facts. You on facts, man. I'm glad everybody rocking and rolling, man. Nothing new up under the sun. You right. You know what? I think a lot of people are scared to do what I do because it is, now for real though. If you talking about folly, all right, let me mix it up like this. I know a lot of people talk about Charleston, right? I know a lot of people talk about Cat Whipping. Look how they come in at the angle, man. Now everybody, 50 Cent want to talk about Jay-Z for what he been doing. His character. Things look good on camera. But how are these people character in real life? Do they need an entourage to walk around gorillas? Or can you stay silent because you know you ain't got no flaws and people ain't gonna call you out? And if they call you out, you handle your business. All that extra talking like you big bad wolf, they had a story of that. When we was coming up, it's called Little Red Riding Hood. All these dudes, Little Red Riding Hood. Wannabe. I always call it wolf. I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't believe half of these cats. I see it in the structure of your being. You ain't trying to sell nothing but to these youngsters. Youngsters probably got a little fear because they never met somebody so out of whack mentally than they see on YouTube. Conversation and jiving and all that, man, that's for the birds, man. What you doing in your life, man? The clowns that kicking around you, man, say, man, that's a circus act. Go back about a year, last year. I did a thumbnail of clowns. Yeah, and didn't hear what I said when I said what I said. Everything that I come alive for when I'm alive on YouTube has different settings, different meanings, and I'm talking about the same structure of character, but I can word it different because it's mine. It's freestyle. Not trying to grab something off somebody else's channel and trying to emulate all that. Nah, brother, the world don't move like that. So when I'm saying what it is, it's a risk that I'm getting on here and talking how I'm talking. It's a risk that Charleston, at first, he was a community activist. Nobody hears that. What is that? They say, what makes it so bad about being positive? Everybody want to be a thug till that gavel come down. And then what is that? Tell on a friend? Oh, man, you hear this. You hear this. But they steady fall victim to the game. I can't say it no clear. I can't say it no clear. They keep falling victim to the game. They acting like they can really do the time, boy. Let me tell you something. Females, y'all got a prison too. Y'all got a prison too. When you go behind them doors, game time over. I don't know what they done told you, but when you lose a whole generation of soldiers, everybody after that is trying to figure it out. So the code, y'all say the code is dead, but I say we back out here. We trying to grab a hold because we was tricked. We was misinformed. Yeah, we used to believe in the same crap that the world is believing in, but we had time to sit back, contemplate, evaluate, and regulate. And you better ask somebody. We was a whole different breed in the 90s. In the late 80s. Had locked up behind cages. Yeah, we was animals, and we was ready for the revolution. Not to promote no violence, but we back out here. These clucks that look like us, try to talk aggressive like us, you got to be able to figure them out and recognize who they are. You don't want them on your team. Matter of fact, you don't even want to hear nothing from them. Nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Them people can't tell me nothing. I seen the code. I seen your flaws. You too old to have them flaws. Don't judge me because you are who you are. You wasn't built like that from the start. It's time to get real. It's been time to get real. And a lot of people say, man, Slugger, you change. I better change, because these clucks couldn't handle a real individual how I was back in the day, right? But it's still there. That dude's still sitting on the bed. Everybody that got out of college, they still a damn fool. They just learned how to manage life without falling victim. People who haven't never learned their lesson will go back. Facts. Or wire youngsters up to take that long road down that hallway. Hearing them clank, 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 them doors. Let me tell you something. If you get locked up right now, you ain't never getting out. Somebody tell you that? It ain't time to make no new friends in the real life. You can make all new friends on the internet. Y'all can talk about, oh, you so right. I love you. Man, say, man. I'm hearing the wildest stuff for characters. From characters. Now, I'm going to say this. To each his own. But when you sit in that courtroom, because a lot of people, when they do that paperwork, that's law stuff, right? That's law stuff. Laws be looking up paperwork. If you got a problem with somebody, confront them. If it's that serious. This YouTube became a gossip column. And then y'all talked about back in the day when YouTube first kicked off, all these, I ain't gonna name no names because I know somebody waiting to ban me, right? Or flag me over the truth. But it was a lot of YouTubers came out. A lot of them got exposed. And those that got exposed, or those that was exposing, had they wasn't certified, man. They just knew how to look up the paperwork. They brought the old school gang back and started jive talking. That don't make them real, y'all. If y'all fell victim to that lame game, that's on you. Now the real back out here, and I would tell you, a bunch of these YouTubers are straight up clucks. A lot of these YouTubers are having fun, right? Is having fun, calling out clucks on a day-to-day basis. Shout out to Hockley. Putting a foot down on people's neck. I wouldn't do it so raw, right? Because I got real things. But, hey, man, he got his own business. He travels, spends time with his family. He is productive in his community. These other people talk about it. He goes to council and get donations for his cause. These other people wait on YouTube and calls for Cash App donations. Man, ask yourself, are them two different levels? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people is just, I know one thing, two things for sure. I've been in front of that judge. I had a judge flowers. And when he reached in his pocket and grabbed change, that's how many years you had. People don't care about your freedom, so you should care more about what you invest your time in, the people you hang with. Yeah, go hit that car. Yeah. That was a cluck. He was trying to hit his gas on me because he don't want me to get in. That was a youngster. Old folks don't act like that. Mature individuals don't act like that. You chunk of dudes, it's a level of respect, right? You can let me in or whatever, but if I say, hey man, I ain't trying to Bogart, and I'm trying to slide in, appreciate you. You chunk up the dudes. 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna let you in. Don't wait till the last minute where it's gonna cause a hazard. You know what I'm saying? But you can glide through with respect in life. Disrespect gets you nowhere but an early casket. You understand what I'm saying? Hope y'all caught that. A lot of people, man, they doing good. Man, we always. I got a surprise for you. I'm just really trying to see when is the right time. I'm talking to certain people, and it's brothers from another mother. I'm talking about, man, you wouldn't even understand. I know type of people, the people I know, right? But I'm finna start bringing them out. This is a new year to venture out, and because the conversations I be having offline be off the chain. And they say they pay attention to my channel, and I said, why y'all don't salute? Man, I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they new to the channel. When I say real is back out, real is paying attention. Why is it so much of a distraction in society? Where's all the attention of these parents that's supposed to be parents? Are they even supporting their kids, their children? How much time do you have? Oh man, don't get me to start. Members only, members only. That's what's up, man. Christopher, you already know. I'll be on this weekend. I don't know if you gonna. I'll be at Cheddar's, man. You're on the north side, Cheddar's. 35. Yeah, catch up. Yeah, we can do it. Have something to sip, man, and I ain't gonna talk about politics. I'm socialized. We've been from that same jungle. That's another Ferguson hard head, man. Hey, man, classics on here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody from the free world can talk down on my boys if I know them. If I know they certified, if I heard them stories. Like, for real, not trying to find somebody, to justify my story, to verify my story. Man, nobody knows you, man. But I know Christopher. I know everybody that I'm talking about. I have did some things. They held it down. Shoot, yeah. Battle tested. I know a lot of people say, oh man, y'all guys from prison, from the Academy of Penn State, ain't got nothing going, man. Look, man, we ain't nerdy. We know what we talking about. We ain't just using that AI or paperwork to control just like the government. We ain't doing that. We really standing on business. And I'm glad we came out when we came out, because Yahweh got a plan for certain people. He don't want to see everybody fail. Some people is going to be blessed with this knowledge they never heard before, because their daddy wasn't around. And their daddy is free. And their mama wasn't around. And their mama free. If you was one of them person that you're elder, hey man, welcome to my world. The hard knock life. Now, for real though, I'm going to say this, and you'll hear it a couple of times when people start coming on here. I'll be having my guests. How much have I changed? You got to look up in life, not look at anybody else around you. Look at yourself. I kept saying, look in the mirror. See if you can adjust yourself. No, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But know your flaws. Humble yourself. That's straight up rules from the encyclopedia of realness. You can't make this up. Life is not that hard. To pick who you gonna mess with and F everybody else. Life ain't that hard, man. You can make it hard. Oh, man. You want to get over here? I want to get over there. You can have that spot if they gonna let you in. I need to speed up. I'm trying to go change the oil in this goddamn car for the shop clothes. Real grown folk stuff. Oh yeah, some of the people on the other channels, they ain't got no car, but changing oil is something you do every thousands of miles, right? To your vehicle. Oh, you ain't got that. You ain't that grown yet. You don't have a car. Oh man. And I paid some bills today. This ain't capping, this real life. Some people don't pay bills. So how can you think that you on my level? I don't have to cap with it. You see I go to work. What you think I do with my money? Selfish? Thinking? No. I'm really a factor. There's a lot of people in my family are factoring together. We celebrate and have a potluck or something. You know what I'm saying? That's working together as a team. Not me, and you don't never give nothing out. That gets old. I hope a lot of people, even in my family, it's 2024, man. What you gonna do different than what you did last year? If you still following the same cluck, same ideology, that's on you. Stay asleep. I've been telling y'all to prepare. And everybody's looking at, y'all didn't know that? Oh my God, I didn't even know the weather was coming in like that. Oh my God, there's a shooting over here. Should you be traveling across seas right now? The hostile environment, America has always been number one for terrorists, but think about it. We got them here now. It's too quiet, so be careful where you go and who you talk to. Make no new friends, man, in real life. You are associated who you are associated with. If you haven't had conversation, you can't trust people. It's snowing still down there, Dolly? I know y'all caught up in some snow, man. I ain't gonna say never, but that ain't my destination where it snows all the time. Heck no. But your preparedness should be way up. You should have backup generations, propane tanks, storage containers, uh, Berkeley's, EDC bag ready to go. Nice warm shoes, blankets. If y'all go to another page and you chime in, not no clutch. Y'all already know who I like, what I like, and the simple fact who I mess with, right? I don't want to know everybody page because everybody ain't on this level of understanding maturity. Because this ain't, to me, this is about prepping. This whole year, if you haven't started prepping, get to prepping, get to conversating with like-minded people. Don't waste your time with the soap operas. Because regardless of what they talking about in their little world, it don't pertain to you. You can't help losers. You can't help people who can't help themselves. And I said this the other day, and I'm finna get off. It's so many intelligent people out there, they just spread it out. And I'm trying to see, how can we come together? I'm talking about the level of thinking, right? How can we come together and conversate? No, we're not acting. It's real conversation. Because I told you, by March, you might think I'm offline. You might think I'm done with YouTube. But hey, I'm going great man on these people, man. Because there's a lot of people. I was blessed to be public. Uh, and it's not for no financial gain, but it seemed like sometimes you got to invest yourself to talk to people like-minded, right? So I'm investing myself. Take a hit, take a whatever, because this is just extra. But I want to know who's serious about prepping. I want to know who's just for the entertainment or they're about their life for real, because they see the same thing I'm seeing. People used to say SHTF, right? Y'all remember that? Nobody really says that no more. What happened to all those doomsday people and all that? Why are they so quiet? Should you care? Should you care? Did the government do something to? I don't know, right? But I'm gonna be one to find out, because if you dealing with a bull crap world like this, you see a lot of bull crap. People ain't standing on nothing. People crossing out their friends. Ain't no more value. Why are we here? Just to say I'm alive? Now, man, it's time to call a spade, man. F them suckers, man. If women acting like suckers, F them too. You don't owe nobody nothing but realness. If you can't be real, hold your breath. And what you consider real, shenanigans, everybody needs to evaluate everybody. I hope I called. What I think they close at 5. I think your boy would get me. Yeah. I can't wait to pull over. I'm gonna read all y'all comments. I want to hear what y'all talking about and engage. I hope I catch this goddamn oil place. Make sure my fluid's okay. I used to go to this one and they call it, y'all probably already know this oil place, and they used to it's one of them oil places they call out what they doing, right? Making it seem like they legit. Ever since I've been going there, my car ain't been feeling right. You know, go back to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? See if they open. Yeah, the door is open. Let me run up in there. Oh, they ain't got no work neither. They happy to see me. It's closing time, and they might be mad to see me. I don't know. What's up, boss? What time y'all close? I ain't trying to hold you up.
Here in about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's good, man. Because y'all do a good job. I want an oil change.
Of course. Just give me, you done this one here before yet?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it from out here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yes, sir.
Who's up in there? Manager.
Me and Barry.
Oh, yeah, Barry. Man, don't try to bring me my filter talking about it's all dirty.
Oh, man, I'm gonna look anyway.
You gonna look anyway.
I'm gonna look anyway.
That's what's up. Appreciate
I bet you it.
Nah. All right, now I'm out the car. Let me catch up with y'all. See what y'all talking about. Well, with that question, Dolly, I ain't gonna go too far up, but with that question, you need like-minded people, right? And you should be able to tell who's for you or who's trying to use you, period, in life. I don't know. I'm a good judge of character. Now, I ain't perfect, right? I'm not perfect. But you don't need no big entourage. That's for youngsters, right? They need that to be seen and all that. I don't want to be seen. I just want to be respected and understand when I walk, it's the essence of the being, right? A lot of people say, man, how tall are you? It don't matter how tall I am. Because I see why them short people, like Charleston, he's like a chihuahua, right? You see how he did at that comedy show, right? Yeah. He got hard. He gonna stand on his own. They putting poison in everything, man. I'm talking about, I stopped eating fast food. I lied. Today I went to Dan's Hamburger in Austin, off Man Shack, Christopher. I just love them grilled burgers, man. I don't eat it often, but ever since I was little, that's when my family went. The one off Airport or the new one off of Man Shack. But I don't eat out often. I was tempted to go to Terry's, but I don't know them like that, and I'm very serious about eating out, as in the simple fact that new stuff that came from California, these new restaurants and new ideas and all these QT, man, who are these people, man? Y'all couldn't keep California up. You already know California, and I told y'all this a while back. The only reason people coming down here, they done messed up California, trying to have everybody follow their laws. They vote for that bull crap and then be like, oh man, it's too expensive, or we can't have these rights. Y'all did that. But Texas moved different. Y'all gotta know that. Texas moved different. Without a fight. It ain't going down without a fight. F what these suckers on the internet talking about, hey man, hey. So watch that movie Civil War. Is that what they talking about? Um, let me see. New rules coming in effect in March. Yeah, a lot of associates, man. But with the associates, you gotta be careful because 10 times watching somebody, it becomes a habit of just letting them bypass with the bull crap, right? I give some channels probably 2 times. It might be an off day. But if you consistent being a cluck, oh man, hey, I ain't coming back. Unsubscribe. That's what's up. Hey, I got some people from 88.7 supposed to be sliding through. Uh, but I think he just got off at 4 o'clock. I ain't gonna never mention his name though, in case he done been in here before. Yeah, look at yourself in the mirror. Glow, growth, love, ownership, and work. Facts, dollar. Yeah, she be talking that real. Sometimes it falls on deaf ears depending on where she's at. They act like they appreciate the knowledge and understanding, but they just sugarcoating. They slow. Yeah, sure. Yep. Yeah. So that ice on wire, I'm all the way up top, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all because it's live now. Uh, that ice on the wire, man. That's we had a tornado. They called it an ice tornado last year, Dolly. I'm talking about, man, it was mayhem. Poles breaking, trees landing on cars. I don't know if y'all ever had an ice storm, but it's a different thing with the snow. Snow is kind of soft. It's kind of heavy after so much stack up. But if you got sleet and cold as ice and it becomes hard, man, that's like cubes of ice on power lines, man. It was hell to tell the captain in down here in Texas, man. I say go to the oh yeah, good food. Yeah, yeah. But Dan's went through something though. Remember when Franz, his wife was named Franz, and he sold half of his restaurants, and then the Franz went down in a couple of years because that's it's a lot of things when you're trying to find a true mate that's really down for your cause. It don't matter who's at fault, but if that business was working and you have all these franchises and people know your name, when your significant other, regardless of the fact, whoever came up with the idea, want to divorce you, and hold on, y'all, want to divorce you. This is how we're gonna talk if for a minute till my car come out. Want to divorce you because of misunderstanding, and then they business go down. That's sad to say, man. You just should have stayed in your lane and just had your blessings. Now down to 2 restaurants other than 6. They have to split everything. Look, somebody arguing. Somebody calling somebody an idiot in real life. Yeah, we like that in Texas. Man, they playing with a real state, man. I think they start doing that harp stuff on Texas because we got our own power system. Bam. So they really trying to test it. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, strength, and beauty. That's weight. Yeah. That's weight on the ice, man. Now, on the lines, man, it's gonna cause devastation. That's why I'm saying if you relying on the electric grid, you need to start relying on them old school techniques. You know what I'm talking about? How to go out there and start forming your lane, your backyard. So, do above ground because you know that soil is toxic too. All right, it's coming time. Well, I gotta say, see ya. I got more conversation. You already know. If I'm not on here, it's a major issue. Real life situation or something like that. Every day is not perfect. Don't think I'm trying to quit YouTube or something. If something happened to me and I ain't been on here for a period of time and you ain't heard me jump on nobody else's channel, understand they got me. Truth got to be told, man. Who's really going to sacrifice their independence, really, for real, standing on business to tell it? I ain't got time to play with nobody. I know what they doing. What song do y'all want to hear for the takeoff? This ain't what they want. Pain. I got a lineup. This G. You don't want to hear that? What y'all want to hear? Pain. All right, till the next time. Till the next time. Remember, that's my wife on the hooks, man. That's my homeboy. Let's wrap it. Y'all take it easy. Watch your 12 and your 6 out there. And stay focused. It's your boy Slugger. Real talk. Holla.
My sister family boyfriends, all my bills paid. The niggas still need more ends. We say fuck the nigga. It look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation. It come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own health. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit. Nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in. I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you're wrong. That's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might. From my life a strong built. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help who can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help who can't remain the same.
You're doing great time for
pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kale go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bells go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe. You don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. Now the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket,
trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. Wound the drain of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development, leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to make it sure before I leave. My 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar, why I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain.